Quick test before senior night.
It's time for Lion Athletics on your new home for Baxter Springs High School sports, Baxter Springs Sports Live. Baxter Springs Sports Live is presented by WDM. Learn more at WDMinc.net. Also by It's time for Baxter Springs High School Athletics on your new home for the Lions.
Welcome out, everybody. We have our senior night presentation going on right now, so I'm going to turn it over to him and let you guys listen to all the seniors coming out on the field.
And sister of Abby Bongrover. She currently participates in cheerleading and dance team. After high school, Kinley plans to attend college to pursue her dance career with the college dance team and wants to work with a studio teacher or owner. Our next senior is Mr. Seth Barton, son of Leslie Minor. He currently participates in pep band. After high school, Seth plans to major in culinary arts and food science. Next, we have Miss Layla Condor, granddaughter of Terry and Shelley Condor. She currently participates in pep band and drumline. After high school, Layla plans to complete her basics at MSSU and then attend Wichita State University to major in business management. Our next senior is Miss Colleen Corbine, granddaughter of Flora and Ted Fullen. She currently participates in volleyball. After high school, Colleen plans to attend KU to major in nursing. Coming up next is Mr. Nolan Duncan, son of Lisa and James Hall. He currently participates in football. After high school, Nolan plans to attend MSSU or Pitt State to obtain a degree in business. Next we have Miss Bella Fugate, daughter of Callie Fugate and Billy Chandler. She currently participates in cheerleading. After high school, Bella plans to attend Pitt State University for pre-physical therapy. Our next senior is Mr. Peyton Gaines, son of Mark Slaves and Emily Meisner. He currently participates in football. After high school, Peyton plans to attend NEO. Coming up next is Mr. Dayton Hall, son of Kyle and Mary Hall, and Tanya and Stephen LaFramboise. He currently participates in football. After high school, Dayton plans to join the military. Our next senior is Mr. Michael Cargill, son of Rebecca Cargill. He currently participates in cross-country, pep band, and esports. After high school, Michael plans to attend Pittsburgh State University to study English through the Honors College. Coming up next is Miss Jacqueline Kufal, daughter of Holly and Michael Kufal. She currently participates in pep band. After high school, Jacqueline plans to attend Ozark Christian College and major in intercultural studies. Our next senior is Mr. Gage Maggard, son of Stacy and Brock Maggard. He currently participates in football. After high school, Gage plans to attend Pitt State University so he can become a math teacher and a baseball coach. Next is Mr. Josh Martin, son of Jennifer Martin. He currently participates in pep band. After high school, Josh plans to attend college to attain a degree in the surgical field. Next we have Mr. Carson Mazzocco, daughter of Chris and Shay Mazzocco. He currently participates in football. After high school, Carson plans to attend Pitt State University to study sports medicine. Our next senior is Mr. Caleb Pujols, son of Jeanette and Mitchell Gateway. He currently participates in football. After high school, Caleb plans to attend Pitt State University and major in computer science. Coming up next is Miss Layla Trejo, daughter of Renee and Sean Trejo. She currently participates in cheerleading. After high school, Layla plans to attend Pitt State University to major in psychology. Next we have Miss Emma Walker, daughter of Amanda and Jason Walker. She currently participates in volleyball. After high school, Emma plans to attend K-State to obtain a degree in animal science. Next we have Miss Bella Weaver, daughter of Blythe Taconis. She currently participates in volleyball. After high school, Bella plans to attend college to study anthropology. And finally we have Miss Sam Kilgore, daughter of Melissa Kilgore. She currently participates in girls golf. After high school, Sam plans to attend Lebec Community College. She wants to work with horses and become a case manager so she can help children. Would you please give another round of applause to our seniors and their families for all their hard work and dedication over their 4 years at Baxter High School.
All right, everybody, those are your seniors. It is senior night here for Baxter Springs, last game of the regular season. Baxter Springs already clinched their spot in the playoffs. They're the number 4 seed in District 1. 4 teams get to go to the playoffs, and they are one of them. Right now, as the bracket stands, they're going to be facing off against the number 1 seed in District 2. That is still yet to see tonight. More than likely, it'll be Iola, but we're still yet to see based on tonight's game. It could be a mix-up between Iola and Prairie View, so we'll see tonight the result of that game and have you some knowledge on whether or not we'll be going up to have some A&W or going to Lacine, Kansas. Either way, we'll be away for that game. At least I'm almost 100% positive at that, but nothing is guaranteed, so you never know. And really, this game tonight holds no real stake over the season. It's kind of just brownie points, maybe a little booster before the playoffs start, getting your team ready for obviously the hard challenge that comes with the playoffs. But like I said, we'll have still a good football game tonight, I imagine. Wichita Trinity, the Knights from Wichita Trinity, brought a whole charter bus down here, so they are ready to go, well rested and ready to play. And I was looking at some of their schedule. They are 2-5, but don't let that fool you at all. It's kind of like Columbus last week. Columbus was 1-5 going into last week, but their schedule is tough. Wichita Trinity plays the likes of Wichita Collegiate and a few other of those big Wichita schools. Well, we're going to take a break here. When we come back, we'll have stats, analysis, and more on Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Are you drowning in clutter and need of some extra space? Look no further than the Storage Shed in Baxter Springs. With a wide range of sizes and options available, the Storage Shed has the space that suits you best with 24-hour access, all in a secure facility. They even have storage containers. Plus, the Storage Shed is your authorized U-Haul rental store right here in Baxter Springs. Visit them today at 2903 Military Avenue or call 620-856-3906.
Route 66 Hardware is your trusted hardware store in the heart of Baxter Springs, with just about everything you might need from around the house to the back 40. Top quality tools, equipment, and supplies with a wide range of products. Be on the lookout for big changes coming to Route 66 Hardware. All inventory has been discounted to make room for a new line of products from an all-new vendor. Be patient as Route 66 looks to grow, expand, and continue their commitment to quality customer service. Route 66 Hardware in Baxter Springs. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66. 1 in 5 U.S. adults and 1 in 6 youth experience a mental illness each year. Losing sleep? Feeling tired for no reason? Feeling anxious or sad? You are not alone. Thankfully, we have Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. Spring River offers a comprehensive range of mental health and substance use services to anyone who walks through the door, regardless of their diagnosis and insurance status, even offering same-day services. If you or someone you know is in need of mental health services, please contact Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. To learn more, go to springrivermh.org. At Spring River Mental Health and Wellness, they are focused on helping the mind and body. That's why they offer a full-service wellness center at the Riverton campus, equipped with a full basketball court and walking track, a variety of cardio equipment, functional fitness equipment, strength machines, and free weights. Members may access group fitness classes such as yoga, cardio, strength and tone, and more. Annual memberships and day passes are available, focusing on the mental and physical health of area families. That's Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. To learn more and for pricing, go to springriverwellness.org.
Welcome back out here to Baxter Springs, Kansas, where tonight at John R. Hughes Memorial Stadium, your Baxter Springs Lions take on the Wichita Trinity Academy Knights. Kind of a mouthful to say, but we're going to say it nonetheless. Big matchup tonight. Like I said before we went to that first break, not a whole lot of stake to be had in this game. Baxter's already clinched their spot in the playoffs. I believe the Knights are second in the Central Plains Division over in 3A, so I think they have their spot clinched in the playoffs, even though they're something like 1 and 2 or something in their district. Very tough district, like I had said before, so no surprise to me at all that they have some losses on their record. They play a lot of big schools, Kingman, Seaman, Wichita Collegiate, likes of that. Basically, wherever those Wichita schools funnel out of, that's where they're going to play. One of those schools being Andale, and not to bring any attention or any negative attention to any other team, but is to say that Andale lost last week against Cheney High School. The first loss for Andale in 3 years, breaking a 50-some game win streak, which is just absolutely insane. 57, says Nolan. 57-game win streak for Andale comes to an end last week at the hands of Cheney. That's just incredible. That's a record, and I don't know if it'll be touched in a long time. Such a powerful, just a powerhead in 3A. And I say that only because they won state every year when my team had a chance to go. But that's
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than Volker Drug, your hometown pharmacy in Baxter Springs. Locally owned and rooted in our community, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. You can even print your photos at Volker Drug. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with Volker's Smart Cars. For seniors, Volker offers free Medicare Part D consultations. Volker Drug, where your health and community come together in Baxter Springs. Check us out online at volkerdrug.com.
Prescription drug pricing points to corporate
Freedom of the press is about your right to know.
and Clark sheer athleticism.
It's about your right to be informed. Today, there are real threats to press freedom
Reaching residential areas.
and your right to know about the world around us. We must protect our right to know, no matter what kind of news is important to you. Before it's too late, understand the threats. ProtectPressFreedom.org.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the Four States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have two convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at Jay Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
Our whole vision of becoming the four-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
Are you drowning in clutter and need of some extra space? Look no further than the Storage Shed in Baxter Springs. With a wide range of sizes and options available, the Storage Shed has the space that suits you best with 24-hour access, all in a secure facility. They even have storage containers. Plus, the Storage Shed is your authorized U-Haul rental store right here in Baxter Springs. Visit them today at 2903 Military Avenue or call 620-856-3906.
Route 66 Hardware is your trusted hardware store in the heart of Baxter Springs, with just about everything you might need from around the house to the back 40. Top quality tools, equipment, and supplies with a wide range of products. Be on the lookout for big changes coming to Route 66 Hardware. All inventory has been discounted to make room for a new line of products from an all-new vendor. Be patient as Route 66 looks to grow, expand, and continue their commitment to quality customer service. Route 66 Hardware in Baxter Springs.
Well, welcome back. They started 2 minutes before the clock ran down. We thought we had plenty of time to go as Wichita Trinity fields it. A bit of broken tackles happening on the sideline. Caleb Grant kicked off for the Lions, and that's what's going to start this Friday night football matchup. Kind of shocked me a little bit. People up here in the booth were talking, are they really going to start right now? And it looks like they are. All right. Here we go. Wichita Trinity Academy coming out. Empty backfield. Looks like number 15, their quarterback, Harvey Zimmerman. Looking both ways, going to take the snap. He's looking far side, going to throw quickly to number 22. Number 22 is going to break a tackle and be drugged down by Caleb Pujols. That is Yam Oyola Bernier on the reception there, getting a few yards, going to make it about 2nd down and 5. Knights looking to go fast. Josiah Sims in the backfield. Oh, there was a penalty. We got a horse collar call on Caleb Pujols. It did kind of look like he grabbed him a little awkwardly. I was wondering if they were going to call that or not, and they will. So that's an. How long is that penalty? Is that 15 yards?
That is a 15-yard penalty after the play. And with that, Wichita Trinity Academy already in plus territory here after one play.
Yam Oyola Bernier.
The quarterback's going to keep it, and he's going to take off.
Helping out JW there. Apologize to everyone. Thank you, Nick, for taking over. But that's going to be a quick score for Harvey Zimmerman, taking off down the near side. And the Knights already up 6-0.
Zimmerman on the speed option play had a chance to pitch it, decided that he saw the lane and was just able to outrun the entire defense there. 34-second drive, and the Knights up by 6.
On to kick, number 44, Carson Stinson. Zimmerman to hold, snaps back, holds good, kick is up, and the kick is good. So 7-0 start for the Knights, 34-second drive like Nick said. Quick score. We'll see how the Lions bounce back here after 30 seconds here on Baxter Springs Sports Live.
With a wide range of sizes and options available, the Storage Shed has the space that suits you best with 24-hour access, all in a secure facility. They even have storage containers. Plus, the Storage Shed is your authorized U-Haul rental store right here in Baxter Springs. Visit them today at 2903 Military Avenue or call 620-856-3906.
Welcome. Whoa, my voice evaded me there. 6 lost sip breath. All right, we're going to enunciate the rest of the game. Well, Knights off to a quick score there. Welcome back to John R. Hughes Memorial Stadium. I'm Daryl McLeod. Alongside me, Nick Butler. On the camera, we got Nolan Commons. Number 44, Carson Stinson back deep to kick. Wichita Trinity Academy blowing straight down and scoring in just 34 seconds. That kick is deep. Going to be fielded on the 15-yard line by, looks like, number 23, Isaiah Main. He's going to cut inside, make a man miss, and get it down to about the 25-yard line. A good return for Main.
Yeah, seeing already one of the freshmen in there back deep, making his statement here in the game early here for the Baxter Springs Lions.
First down, Lions at their 25-yard line.
All right. So we're going to see some young faces out here tonight. Bradley Wade lining up on the flex position out here. We got Sam Weaver in the backfield and Peyton Gaines. Sam Weaver going to get the handoff. He's running to the near side. He gets a block upfield, and he's going to throw a stiff arm. A good run there for Sam Weaver.
With Javen Alexander and Jacob Grant both being out due to injury, the Lions here need to lean on the run game and Sam Weaver if they're going to want to stay in this game.
That's exactly right. And with a good run game comes a good pass game. I'm sure McCoy's not going to hesitate to throw this ball around, but we'll have to see how much he trusts his young faces to catch and run as this game goes along. Gaines, shotgun formation, Weaver flanking him. Gaines going to take the snap, hand off to Weaver going far side. He's going to cut up middle, try and bounce it outside now, and he's got some grass to run, but he's going to be wrapped up in the backfield. Well, it was 2nd down and 1. And now it's 3rd down and 3. A loss of 2.
Weaver just not quite fast enough to get to the edge where he wanted to go after bouncing it out. Gets tackled from behind, and that's going to be a big loss here for the Lions coming up on 3rd down.
After the loss of 2, makes 3rd down not any less manageable, but just a little bit harder. Gaines under center. Heavy formation for the Lions. He's going to hand off to Weaver. Weaver trying to break outside, and he's going to cut in. Looks like he might gain a yard on the play, but that is all, and it's going to be a quick 4th down for the Lions.
So the starting punter, Jacob Grant, out for the Baxter Springs Lions as well. Grant and Alexander playing almost every position, it feels like, on offense and defense. And right now, with the punter being out, looks like McCoy is going to give the green light for his offense to try to pick this 1st down up.
And I think it's a good choice, too. Might give him a little bit of confidence early on. But then again, going forward on 4th down is always risky. Going to fake the handoff. Gaines going to keep it himself. He's trying to break to the outside, and he has the gain. He has room to run. He's got one man to beat. He's going to go out of bounds on his own power. A run from the 33-yard line. And goes out of bounds at the 45.
If you saw the game last week against Columbus, you saw that exact same play happen 4 or 5 times for longer yards. Gaines has the wheels on him, and he is not afraid to also lower the shoulder, and he picks up great yardage. Very hard person to tackle, and he gets the 1st down.
A gain of 22 on the play. Hand off to Weaver this time, going far side. He's going to lower the shoulder, and it looks like the ball is out. And they're going to say Knight ball. The Knights going to regain possession. Weaver with the fumble after a gain of 2.
A big momentum changer there. Baxter Springs Lions picked up a huge gain of yardage off a 4th down. Spirits were high, trying to get going. Big momentum shifter, losing the football. We saw this a lot last game. Last year, these two teams combined for 11 total turnovers. So definitely not something that you want to see here for the Baxter Springs Lions.
Definitely not indeed. A little bit of a conference here between the stripes. We'll see what the final call is. I imagine it's just where they're going to spot, because it looked like they were pretty definite on the fumble. Really not sure what they're talking about here. This is going to be interesting.
Looks like
That's a good question, Nolan. All right. So Nolan brought up a good point, asking if he fumbled out of bounds. And I'm just going to say that that's what happened. And so that'll give the possession back.
Yeah, the confusion might not have been that he fumbled out of bounds, but that the ball was recovered out of bounds. All it takes is for one little piece of the player, you know, an elbow, a forearm, even a pinky to be on that white line, and the ball is going to be called out of bounds every time, and it's going to stay possession here for the Baxter Springs Lions, and that's a big call.
I am confused here, though, because it looks like they moved us back 5 yards. Well, all right, 2nd down and 5 from the 50-yard line. That had originally started at the 45, but oh well. I guess we'll take the ball back over anything else. Gaines takes a snap. He's going to hand off to Weaver. Weaver going to get wrapped up in the backfield. Looks like a loss of 2 on the play.
Here early, the focus is going to be on the offensive line. Sam Weaver is a good running back. He can lower his head, break a couple tackles here and there, but it's going to be very hard for him to do that when you have 2, 3, maybe even 4 Knights in the backfield swarming you once you get the ball.
3rd down and 7 for the Baxter Springs Lions, facing another 3rd down here. Last time they did not get the 3rd down conversion, but they would get the 4th down. Gaines takes the snap. He's going to fake the handoff to Weaver, looking deep. He's going to roll back out to the near side, looking to run now. Gets a block from Pujols. He's got a man to beat, and he does. Going to juke inside of him. He'll have the 1st down.
Another big play from Gaines. Gaines could have very easily went down in the backfield there where it would have been a loss of about 6 or 7. Instead, uses his legs, uses his knowledge, is able to outrun defenders and get the 1st down here.
Well, a good run. Nothing more I can say about that. A gain of 8 and a 1st down. Peyton Gaines putting the team on his legs here. Sam Weaver going to get the handoff up the middle, and a huge hole for Weaver. Weaver lowers the shoulder into the safety. Not going to get past him, though. And a huge gain for Weaver, and another 1st down for the Lions.
That is what happens when you run smash mouth football. A lot of these times you'll get 1-yard gains, 2-yard gains, maybe even a couple losses here, but eventually a big hole is going to open up. Sam Weaver sees the hole, is able to sprint through it, and get a massive gain there on 1st down.
A gain of 26 yards to Weaver once again, and he has another hole. Good blocking for the Lion offense. Going to throw the stiff arm, but a good wrap-up tackle there from number 42, Josiah Sims.
Once again, Weaver, the hole closes, bounces it outside. This time he's able to get great yardage out of it and sets up 2nd and 1.
2nd down, a long one
Here inside the red zone for the Baxter Springs Lions.
A gain of 8 on the play for Sam Weaver, and 2nd down and short for the Lions. We'll see what they elect to do here, if they elect to just get the easy 1st down or maybe take a shot. 2nd down and short's a chance for any team, but I think they'll probably just try and get the 1st down. They're going to fake the handoff, though, and Gaines going to run up to the outside. He's got green gas in front of him, got 1 man to beat. He's going to lower the shoulder and dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions!
Put the Lions on the board.
A great play from Gaines once again, and a great call from Coach McCoy at that. McCoy, knowing that Weaver's having the success, that the defense is going to want to stop Weaver, so the fake handoff, and everybody goes towards Weaver. Gaines, nothing but green grass in front of him, gets caught by the safety. But once again, as I said, Gaines not afraid to lower the shoulder.
And the kick is good.
Caleb Grant stepping up and stepping in for his older brother. He ties the game up big. A high-scoring, close affair here is what happened last year between these two teams in Wichita. And so far, it looks like another high-scoring, close affair is going to happen here tonight in Baxter.
And everyone just ready to go quick. The ref's going to have to run down the sideline just to catch up with everyone. but, I mean, a good drive, a good opening drive for the Lions. Going to march right down the field. Had a little bit of a scare with the fumble, but going to get the ball back. Pushed back 5 yards, but nonetheless, going to drive down the field and score. A lot of that happening with the big run from Peyton Gaines of 22 yards and the big run from Sam Weaver of 26 yards. And here we go. He's going to go with the onside kick once again. They're going to blow him up. Get on the ball. Get on the ball. Looks like it might have hit one of our players. There's a flag on the play. Well, as of right now,
a gutsy play call from Coach McCoy. Coming out here, starting kicker out on injury. And so instead of just trying to boot it deep and seeing how many yards he can get, going with the onside kick here midway through the first quarter.
No flag, no flag.
So it should be Baxter Springs ball. Never mind. Well, what he brings up is a good point. It should be a flag, but they're going to call it just a dead ball where it hit him because it didn't cross the 10-yard mark. It should be a flag on the play, and they should get the ball where it's at, but it's still going to work out that way. Doesn't really matter. But nonetheless, Knight's going to get the ball starting on their own 48-yard line. Zimmerman takes a snap. He's looking deep. He is going to throw deep. He's got a man, but he's going to overthrow him. That was a tight spiral from Zimmerman. Expect to see some more throws like that tonight, but it's going to fall incomplete.
Yeah, Zimmerman not afraid to throw the ball deep. Last year had 437 yards through the air against this Baxter team. He's looking to come out here and have even more this year.
That's exactly right. Looking for Oyola Bernier down the sideline. A bit of a speedster. Already has a catch tonight on the little screen pass. Also with that freshman Caleb Grant in coverage. No doubt they're going to look to attack some of the younger players tonight. They're going to run a little bit of a speed option. Zimmerman going to keep it. He's making men miss, running around. Going to end up being wrapped up by, it looks like, we'll wait for him to stand up to see, number 51, Gage Maggard.
A good play there from the Baxter Springs defense. And a great play from Peyton Gaines, the outside linebacker, who's manned up on the player to watch, Donald Collier. Make sure that he can't get the ball and forces Zimmerman back inside towards the rest of his teammates.
Zimmerman, pistol formation. Going to take the snap, 3 near side. He's rolling out to the near side. Pujols making a run on him. Got a pink flag thrown on the play. Pass falls incomplete. We'll see what the pink flag has to say.
Looking for Oyola Bernier here early on. So as you said, Daryl, just seeing the freshman coverage on him, knowing that he's the speedster of the team, is able to get some yards and a mismatch. Normally in the favor of Wichita Trinity Academy in that case, but that time Bernier found himself open and just dropped the ball. Penalty's going to be declined, and a big 4th down opportunity for the Lions defense to get off the field.
All right, 4th down and about 6. That penalty moves them back, and it's going to be huge for the Lions here, but they're going to commit a penalty of their own.
It's not going to make the 1st down, but it's going to make this 4th down so much more easier for the Knights.
Well, I have a question of what they're going to run here. If you're the Baxter Springs Lions, you just got to stay disciplined here. You made that 20 times easier for them. Instead of 6 yards to gain, now they got just 1. Zimmerman, pistol formation, 2 to the near side, 2 to the far. He's going to take the snap. Going to hand off up the middle. He's going to keep it himself and be wrapped up in the backfield by Duncan, but he's going to push forward for about 5 yards and have the first down.
Harvey Zimmerman, a big body in at quarterback, 6'2", listed at 208 pounds. Gets met at the line of scrimmage, able to fall forward and get the first down for his team.
A big body indeed, 208 pounds. Don't typically see that as a quarterback. Not until you get to the next level. So actually curious to see if he ends up going anywhere for school or if he's got another sport. That's good for him. Dropping back to pass this time. He's scrambling around, praying for his life. Maggard trying to keep outside contained. He's going to dive for him and not make the tackle. And he's luckily going to fall up the sideline. Trips and falls after a huge gain. Maggard had a chance to take him out. Did not quite get to him, though. And it's going to be a first down for the Knights.
A big body that can move fast. Right there, Zimmerman, a lot of pressure in his face, just able to outrun the defensive line to the side, cut it upfield, and get the first down.
Zimmerman, pistol formation, 3 to the far side, going quick here. That snap goes a little awry, but he catches it one-handed. He's looking around for a place to run, and he's going to escape from everyone. Hopefully we're back. Hello, everyone. Sorry for that. For some reason, the Wi-Fi just went down, but we'll figure it out as we're going along. Luckily, we're back. Think everything going normally. We'll see. You guys shouldn't have had any buffering, hopefully. Maybe just a few seconds of it. But there was a quick pass to Donald Collier. And they're going to run the handoff straight up the middle, and he's going to be wrapped up by 3 Lions. It looked like number 58, Sam Carden, was one of the main players on that play, as well as number 70, Kyler Charlo. All right, so hopefully we are back. Thank you once again, everybody, for being with us through all these issues. Knights in scoring range here, 3rd down and goal, but 9 yards needed to score. Zimmerman, pistol formation, 2 to the near side, those 2 being Oyola Bornier and Collier. He's running across the field. He's got open. He's going to dive for it. It looks like he's going to come up with it, but it's short of the line to gain, and it's going to be 4th down and 1.
Running crossbody throw there from Zimmerman. Very difficult for any quarterback to make. Throws it to his trusted receiver, Collier, on the dive. If he'd have been able to hit him in stride, that would have been a touchdown. But Collier had to dive for the ball, and it brings up 4th down.
All right. 4th down, pistol strong formation here. 2 to the far side, 1 to the near. They're going to roll out, fake the handoff. Zimmerman going to keep it himself. Got to bring him down in the backfield. But he's going to break free, and he's going to have a touchdown. Sam Carden running with him the whole way, unable to bring him down. Zimmerman turns on the Jets, finds the corner, and is going to score for the Knights once again.
How many times have we already seen that scenario, and how many times are we going to see that scenario tonight? Where Zimmerman just looks like he should be brought down in the backfield for a huge loss, but instead outruns the defense, is able to make some magic happen, and gets the gain.
Carson Stinson on for the kick. It's up, and it's going to be good. That'll make it 14-7, a 7-point deficit here for the Lions. We'll have their offensive drive coming back when we return on Baxter Springs Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Well, welcome back out here to John R. Hughes Memorial Stadium. We got just about a minute and 50 left here in this first quarter. Your Baxter Springs Lions trail by 7 points, but we're going to get their offensive possession here as Stinson kicks deep to the Baxter Springs Lions. It's going to fall in between Wade. Wade's going to end up picking it up on the 15-yard line. He's going to run out to the outside. Quick speed, and he's going to be drugged down hard on the play.
A bit of miscommunication there early on. It looked like Isaiah Main was getting underneath the ball, but Bradley Wade came over and said, "Let me get the ball," and was able to take off with it after picking it up off the bounce.
And those are just some freshman cues that tend to happen a little bit when the younger guys are on the field, not really sure who's going to take what and not totally aware of what territory they're in. But we'll see them grow as the years go along, and I assure you they're going to line those things out. Those are two very bright young players that the Lions have. Nonetheless, it's going to be first down and 10 from the 20-yard line. Gaines takes a snap. He's going to hand off to Weaver going far side. He's got blockers in front of him, going to lower the shoulder. It's going to be a gain of about 3 on the play.
Weaver able to wait for his pulling guard to hit the hole before he does, has the lead blocker for him, gets good yardage, makes it second down and 6.
A gain of 4 for Weaver. He's carried the load tonight, already has 8 attempted rushes for 47 yards. We'll have to see how much of the load he's going to carry for the rest of the night. I'm sure Coach trusts him above all else to carry the ball. He's been the main running back for most of this year. Gaines takes a snap this time, going to hand off to Weaver. Weaver has a hole, and he's going to drag a body forward. Wrapped up on the play, but it's going to be able to drag him forward to about the 30-yard line. We'll see if they give him the first. Looks like they're not, so it's going to be third down. And very, very short to go.
Third down, short for Lions.
Third down and inches. Gaines goes under center, and they're going to run the good old QB sneak. He's going to jump forward, and he's going to have the line to gain. That's going to be a first down for the Lions.
Good for Lions.
Yeah, good play to run in that scenario. Works 92% of the time in the professional levels. So we can only imagine how well it works down here in the high school levels. And that's going to be the final play of the first quarter with the Baxter Springs Lions carrying a little bit of momentum here on the drive, getting the first down.
Well, we'll be back shortly after this final first quarter buzzer goes off. There it is. At the end of the first quarter, your Lions trail 14-7. When we come back, we'll have the offensive possession on the other side of the field for the Baxter Springs Lions here on Baxter Springs Sports Live. Welcome back out here to John R. Hughes Memorial Stadium in the Lions' Den as your Lions are huddled up around Coach McCoy getting ready to go. McCoy giving a pep talk, telling them that we need to score here as we enter the second quarter. I'm going to change that for you guys on your screen right now. Second quarter here in Baxter Springs, Kansas. Wichita Trinity, a very good team. Baxter Springs holding their own against this academy school from up north. Gaines goes under center. He's got Sam Weaver in the backfield. One receiver to the far side, tied into the near. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to get held, but he's going to break free like Zimmerman, able to charge forward and get a gain of about 4.
Yeah, his arm gets tugged like right as soon as the fake commences. The defender right on top of Gaines, but Gaines able to shrug him off and kind of jet forward through the line of scrimmage and able to get 6 yards out of it. Well,
Second down and about 4, call it 4.5. They're going to come out in the shotgun formation. This is a bit of a different formation than we've seen all year. They're heavily stacked to one side, a strong side. As Gaines takes the snap in the shotgun, fake the handoff to Weaver. He's going to break free and look deep. He's got a man. It's Isaiah Main. Main's going to catch it and fall down. What a play design. Main runs free down the field, and it's going to be a good gain and a first down for the Lions.
Isaiah Main, the lone wide receiver tonight. As everybody else on the line of scrimmage, Main going like he's going to block his defender and just runs right past him as the defender was trying to come up and tackle Gaines.
A gain of 30 for Isaiah Main. As I was doing the math in my head there for you guys. Gaines going to take the snap here, fake the handoff, and they're going to run it around back to Bradley Wade. Wade gets the corner. He's going to make a man miss. He's got blockers juking around and jiving, refusing to go down. The end around trickery works, and Bradley Wade's going to have his first run of the night go for big.
Back-to-back first downs from the young studs out there. Isaiah Main making his mark there with the 30-yard catch, and this time Bradley Wade hits the ground running. He's able to get the ball with full speed, able to get the edge. Juke back inside for the yardage needed to get the first down.
What a play. Faking the handoff to Weaver and just kind of tossing it behind his back to Bradley Wade. Wade going to have the corner, a very quick freshman indeed. And his feet never stop churning as Weaver gets taken down at about the line of scrimmage. But what a play once again. Bradley Wade, a bright star to look forward to if you're a Lions fan.
Back-to-back big plays for the Lions. At some point, the defensive line just got a little hungry out there. Was tired of getting blown up at the line of scrimmage, decided to make a play for themselves.
Trying all they can to stop the momentum that they have. We'll see how much of an effect that play had on them as it goes for no gain. It's going to be second down and 10. Gaines takes a snap under center. He's going to fake going left. They were staying home and ready for it. And it's going to be another no gain play.
Third down and 11 here. It's very difficult for a team who's very run heavy right now, as it looks like a couple substitutions came in. More wide receivers came in, took off a couple of those tight ends and skill.
Gaines going to come out in the pistol formation, 2 to the near side, 2 to the far. He's dropping back to pass. He's looking. He's going to have to evade. He's going to juke out to the outside once again, makes a man miss, throws the stiff arm. He's going to have the ball up to about the 20, sorry, that's the 11-yard line. Not enough for a first down, but maybe fourth down territory. Going to make it a little bit more manageable.
Gain of 5 there from Peyton Gaines. Once again, both of these quarterbacks could have taken huge losses in the backfield, but instead they're going to make the plays with their feet. And a big fourth down coming up here for Baxter Springs.
Same formation as last time. 2 to the near, 2 to the far. Gaines takes a snap in the pistol formation. He has a good pocket. He's going to throw quick out to Main, and they're going to throw a flag for pass interference. It was very obvious. Main couldn't get out of his route. He was being held by Yam Oyolabert near.
A timing out route. Gaines threw that ball before Isaiah Main was even able to break out. And the timing just getting afflicted there from the defender. But, yeah, as you said, very obvious flag to throw there. And the Lions looking at a first down.
It's going to be holding on the defense, and that's a penalty of I don't know how many yards. We'll see how far the old ref goes. Looks like it's going to be.
It is a 5-yard penalty. However, defensive holding also means an automatic first down.
I think maybe it was half the distance to the goal because it looked like about 7.5 yards he went there. I'm going to put that in the stat sheet. But it's going to be a first down. That's the only stat that matters. They're going to run to Sam Weaver up the middle, full head of steam, lowering his shoulder, and this is what we've been looking for all year, Sam Weaver running with a head of steam.
hurry-up offense coming here from Baxter Springs.
Gaines, shotgun formation. They're going to hand off the fake to Weaver. He's going to try and juke inside. Didn't read the defense very well on that play. Should have handed it off to Weaver. Got himself into a bit of a trouble and a loss of 1.
Yeah, Weaver's been doing a good job all night long of being able to put his head down, drop the shoulders, and be able to run through a couple defenders. That time, Gaines wanted to keep it for himself and try to make the play himself, and it ends up as a 3-yard loss.
Another loss on the play. Gaines walking around a little gingerly right now. Might have done something to his ankle. Not so sure on that yet, so can't make the final call. And it looks like McCoy going to be forced to call a timeout. Boys going to trot over. We'll take a timeout with them. When we return, we'll have 3rd down and goal on Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66.
Well, welcome back out here to the Lions Den in Baxter Springs, Kansas, as your Lions try to work up the best play call possible in order to score on this 3rd down and goal. It's going to be about 5 yards to gain, and we'll see what they can do. It's definitely 4th down territory, I imagine. I see that there's probably no way that McCoy is going to let this team go off without 6 points on the board at least. They're going to go out under center this time. Gaines going to take the snap and throw the toss sweep to Weaver. Weaver going to break up inside, trying to bowl forward. And he's going to be just short. Looks like he landed just short of that orange goal line. And it's going to be 4th down and goal.
It's going to be 4th down and about a length of a football. Very short yardage here. Once again, it'll come down to the line play from both teams. Whoever can get the push up front here is going to have the play.
QB sneak. Get your tallest player, have him jump. Yep, it's going to be the QB sneak. He's going to jump over, and they're going to say touchdown. Touchdown, Lions. The jump from Peyton Gaines going to lead to 6 points.
Everybody expecting him to go low. Peyton Gaines goes high, jumps over the pile, able to extend the ball past the goal line, and that's all you need for 6.
Well, I guess he might be the tallest player on the team now with Grant and Alexander out. The young Grant on to kick. It's going to be low and just short. Might have had a little bit of tippage there, but we don't have instant replay, so I'll never know. 6:45 left to go in the second quarter. Your Lions trail by 1. When we come back, we'll have the kickoff here on Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Thing you might need from around the house to the back for you. 40 top quality tools, equipment, and supplies with a wide range of products. Be on the lookout for big changes coming to Route 66 Hardware. All inventory has been discounted to make room for a new line of products from an all-new vendor. Be patient as Route 66 looks to grow, expand, and continue their commitment to quality customer service. Route 66 Hardware in Baxter Springs.
Welcome back out here to Baxter Springs, Kansas. 14-13, your Lions trail as Caleb Grant is on to kick off. He's going to do another onside kick. It's rolling and rolling, and they're going to have it. They're going to have it. Another onside kick recovered. Caleb Grant places it perfectly. Beautiful execution from the hands team, and it's going to be 1st down Lions.
The miscommunication from the Wichita Trinity Academy Knights is what sets up that play. They had every opportunity to go up beyond those above those 10 yards and try to get the ball, but instead they let the ball roll past. And big momentum here. The Baxter Springs Lions coming off a score now have the ball in plus territory.
We'll see what they can do with it as they start on the 50-yard line. Gain's going to fake the handoff, and he's going to break right behind Weaver, looking for anywhere to go. Going to be a gain of about a yard on the play. What a turn of events. Goes for the onside kick earlier. Doesn't get it. Poor execution. And it just does it once again. I mean, I wasn't ready for it. I figured they'd kick it off deep. I didn't think they'd go for it. I believe that's 3 straight onside kicks for Caleb Grant in his last kickoffs. Besides that opening kickoff today, because the last kick against Columbus was an onside kick as well, where they also recovered it in that game. Gain, shotgun formation. He's going to hand off to Weaver this time, and he's going to be taken down in the backfield. Does his best to get back to the line of scrimmage, but it's going to end up being a loss of 1 on the play.
Yeah, the Knights defense coming out here firing. Trying to keep this lead here midway through the second quarter for the Knights. As the Lions look to look forward to a long third down here.
3rd down and 10 from the 50-yard line. We'll see what McCoy cooks up. Honestly, they don't need to pass here. It could be 2 straight runs getting into a good position, as that's going to be fumbled and recovered for a gain. At least it was a gain on the play. That fumble rolls forward, going to be recovered by number 61. That is Brooks Walker. Gain of 2 on the play. 4th down and 8.
Long 4th down here. Expecting a pass, especially with the personnel swap. But it looks like they're actually going to punt here.
I got to say, it is probably the smart move, but I think it's a bold move after that huge momentum shift that they got from the onside kick. And it's going to get blocked. Blocked on the play. And they're going to recover it at about the 46-yard line, call it 47-yard line, and it's going to be Knight football.
The Knight off the edge. Just able to run past everybody, get a clear lane to Grant before he's able to punt the ball. And Knights are going to start with the ball in plus territory.
Well, it looked like, was that Oyola Bernier coming off the outside, number 22?
I believe so.
Getting up for the block. And it's going to be Knight football in plus territory. Zimmerman in the backfield getting the play call from the sideline, making it audible to his players. Forward to the near side. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to look to sling it deep, but he's going to be sacked in the backfield. Held up. First one to make contact was Nolan Duncan. Sam Weaver and Maggard there to help. A loss of 5 on the play. 2nd down and long for the Knights.
First sack of the night for the Lions. And it comes at a big time when the Knights starting to pick up momentum, getting the 4th down stop. Now the Lions defense coming out here trying to do the same thing.
Zimmerman, pistol formation. He's going to send Collier in motion. They're going to run a jet sweep to him. He's going to have the outside. He's going to break in, and he has grass to run. He's going to throw a stiff arm. Gaines trying to bring him down. Doesn't. And it's going to be another stiff arm. Absolutely lays out Nolan Duncan. Flag is thrown on the play. We'll have to see what this is for.
Flag on the play.
The pink flags coming out here.
Yeah.
Month of October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
I got my pink bracelet to support cancer research. Selling them at Pittsburgh State University. Also did the dunk tank. All the money going to St. Jude's Hospital as well as other cancer research facilities. It's going to be face mask on the defense. So I am not sure if that's going to be added on to the end of the penalty or not. It is. And so after the huge gain, it's going to be a penalty of 5 yards or half the distance to the goal. And first down, Knights.
Getting the ball into Coolier's hands, and that's what's going to happen.
Looking to throw far side. Maine had the coverage, almost underran it well, but Daniel Collier going to dive for it and bring it in for another Knight touchdown. Both offenses going down the field with full head of steam, and the Knights take a 20-13 lead.
Yeah, and it's as you said, Maine had the coverage. He was able to undercut it and get in front of Coulier, but it just looked like Maine ran a little bit too shallow, and the ball sailed over his head for the touchdown.
Stinson on the kick. The hold is good. Laces out. Kick is up. And it's going to be good. 21-13. Knights lead. Your Lions trail. When we come back, we'll have their offense as well as the kickoff on Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than Volker Drug, your hometown pharmacy in Baxter Springs. Locally owned and rooted in our community, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. You can even print your photos at Volker Drug. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with Volker's Smart Cars. For seniors, Volker offers free Medicare Part D consultations. Volker Drug, where your health and community come together in Baxter Springs. Check us out online at volkerdrug.com.
Welcome back out here to John R. Hughes Memorial Stadium as the Knights get ready to kick off. I told Nolan and Nick in between break, look out for the onside kick. If I was the Knights head coach, I'd be a little bit frustrated with how that went and how they've done 2 onside kicks, and there it is. But luckily, the heads-up play, well, never mind. Well, we'll see what the final call is.
It should be Lions ball.
I don't know if they ever got the signal from the referee to have the go-ahead. Well, tell you the truth, I'm confused.
That's the only thing that I could see, is that the refs were not in position or didn't give the signal, because a great heads-up play there from Dayton Hall was able to recover the ball for the Lions.
Well, I'm hearing from Hoot over here that it might have been a legal formation on the kickoff, because you do have to have 5. You have to have so many on the line on each side. Well, Stinson's back in to kick off. Hopefully he kicks it deep. Everybody's, I'm sure, alert now of what's to come. He's going to have a sky kick deep, end over end. That's spiraling beautifully. Isaiah Main going to field it about the 20-yard line. He's going to cut up the middle, and he has range to go. Going to meet a man at about the 37-yard line and drag him forward to about the 43. A good return from Isaiah Main, going to set up the Lions well on this offensive possession.
Great vision there from Maine, being able to find the lane, cut it up. And that's a freshman out there dragging people 4 or 5 yards after making contact.
One thing to note is that most of these players out here right now are just freshmen. So if you're worried at all about how we're playing, keep in mind it's 21-13, and a lot of freshmen are on the field. Gaines takes the snap. He's going to have the handoff to Weaver. Weaver going to cut inside, and he stays on his feet. Weaver going to cut up the middle. Weaver churning the legs, refusing to stop. Going to get it all the way up to the opposite 44, and a Lion first down.
Very difficult to tackle Sam Weaver. We see right there as he's able to break many tackles and get a big rush play.
Well, a run of 22 yards for Weaver. 22 for 22, and first down Lions. Going to hand off to him once again. What's broke, don't fix. But this time it is going to break, as the Knight defense was ready for that play. Bolts to the backfield. It's going to be a loss on the play.
Loss on the play, second down.
Looks like a loss of 2.
Yeah, going to bring up second down and 12 here for the Baxter Springs Lions.
Second 12, Lions.
fighting the yardage and a little bit of the clock here, as they only have 2.5 minutes here in the first half to try to get something on the board.
And the passing attempts tonight haven't been very fruitful, as most of them have ended in gains running, as he's going to sling that one to Maine. That's going to fall incomplete. I'm trying to jog my memory here. Did he have any other incompletions besides? Looks like Gaines has been walking gingerly for most of this first half, ever since a running play way back when. A lot of substitutions coming in on the play. But like I was saying, has there been any other incompletion besides the one we just saw? I believe there was the big pass to Isaiah Maine, but other than that, I think it's ended mostly in a Gaines run. I can't think of any.
Yeah, the only pass play that ended up in a pass was that big play to Isaiah Maine. Other than that, we've just seen a lot of times where Gaines was able to pull the ball down and get a good gain with his legs.
I almost forgot that we were taking incompletion. That's going to be a pass over to Abbott. Abbott going to be have his ankle wrapped up. And it's going to be a gain of about 5. A completion there for Peyton Gaines to Logan Abbott for 5 yards.
Fourth down here for the Baxter Springs Lions. We've seen big plays come off of fourth downs. Trying to get one more here.
Looks like the Lions going to take a timeout here, talk things over for this fourth down attempt. When we come back, we'll have that fourth down attempt here on Baxter Springs Sports Live.
They are focused on helping the mind and body. That's why they offer a full-service wellness center at the Riverton campus, equipped with a full basketball court and walking track, a variety of cardio equipment, functional fitness equipment, strength machines, and free weights. Members may access group fitness classes such as yoga, cardio, strength and tone, and more. Annual memberships and day passes are available, focusing on the mental and physical health of area families. That's Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. To learn more and for pricing, go to springriverwellness.org.
Welcome back out here to John R. Hughes Memorial Stadium. Just under 2 minutes to go in the second quarter, and in this first half, we got a fourth down and long here for the Lions. Kind of a must-gain scenario here. Who's got the guts to get the fourth down conversion? Gaines coming out in the pistol formation. He'll take the snap. He's going to roll out near side. A good blocking from Pujols. He's going to throw deep. He has Maine deep. Maine, and a good breakup on the play, but they're going to throw a flag. They throw the flag on the play. Oyola Bernier on the coverage, running with him the whole way. We'll have to see what the final call is. He never turned his head to look for the ball. And, well, there's 2 flags on the play. First, we got holding on the Lions. And then we got pass interference on the Knights. So those penalties offset. And we'll replay fourth down. So another chance for the Lions to come back out here.
The offsetting penalties. After the play was over, looked like the Lions were very happy, starting to cheer, knowing that the defense got the stop. Now the Knights were cheering. Now the Lions get to come out here, get another chance at fourth down.
And I just heard him say over here, he threw that ball darn well for walking gingerly around, running to the near side, and throwing it deep. He was pretty much in the breadbasket. Just a good play by the coverage man to be able to knock that one out. Gaines takes the snap. He's looking same direction. He's going to take off and run. He's got a lot to go, and he's not going to get it. Interesting choice to run. You got to give someone a chance down there. I know we've seen some of his heroics before, but the gain of 2, not enough, and a turnover on downs for the Lions.
Big stop there for the Knights. Lions trying to tie up the game, down by 8. Now it's up to the defense here to try to get a stop before halftime and keep it a 1-score game going into the locker room.
It's going to be huge for the defense here to get off the field in any capacity whatsoever, whether that be zeros on the clock, a punt, fumble, interception, whatever it may be. You have to get out. Zimmerman drops back to pass. He's going to roll out looking deep. He has a man, but he's going to overthrow him. Coverage on the play by Isaiah Main, running with Oriola Bernier the whole way.
The pressure from the defensive line, able to make that play happen and get the stop for the Baxter Springs line. Getting the pressure early, making Zimmerman flee the pocket, and then rushing the pass, knowing that multiple Lions are on his tail.
That pass rush going to need to execute here. It would be crucial for them to drop them back. Lions only having one timeout, though, does kind of create an interesting situation. We'll see what happens. First thing they got to do, and a good sack by Nolan Duncan. Zimmerman had plenty of green grass in front of him. Looked like he was going to break free, pull off another heroic, but Nolan Duncan with the diving sack, and 3rd down and long for the Knights.
Knights are going to take a timeout to try to stop that clock and see if they can score here to end the first half.
And with that, we'll take a break with them. When we come back, you'll have 3rd down and long on Baxter Springs Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Welcome back out here to John R. Hughes Memorial Stadium. 3rd down and long for the Knights. I was talking to Nolan and Nick about this. Interesting choice to call a timeout. That leaves a lot of time left on the clock. If they were to not execute this 3rd down, the Lions going to have a lot of time to try and make an offensive run. Rolling out far side, going to throw over to Daniel Collier, and he's wide open. Isaiah Main on the coverage. And Daniel Collier is going to have another reception and a 1st down for the Knights.
When you need a big play, Collier's the guy to go to. He's been making big plays for the Knights all season long, and we see it once more here right there.
Honestly, I just have to shout out Isaiah Main for staying with him. Collier's been the big hype pretty much before this game. That's all anybody would talk about to me from the Trinity side, is that's going to go over the middle to Collier, and just like that, he's going to hang on to it. A big hit from Mazzacco. It's going to be another 1st down for the Knights, and they're going to go quick. But like I was saying, credits to him just to stay with him. Not many cornerbacks have been able to do that, and nonetheless, freshman. Dropping back to pass is Zimmerman. He's looking deep. He's going to throw left side. He has a man on the seam, and it's going to be caught. And he's going to dive in for the touchdown. Number 9, McCain Butcher, going to have the reception and a touchdown for the Knights.
Butcher able to just beat his man deep, run right by him. Zimmerman found him, was able to put the ball right where he needed to, and McCain able to dive for the touchdown and give the Knights the 2-possession lead.
Stinson on for the extra point. He's been pretty automatic tonight so far. Hold is good, laces out, kick is up. And it's going to be good. 28-13. When we come back, we'll have the last minute and 3 seconds of this first half on Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Welcome back out here to the last minute and 3 seconds of the first half. Coming up after this, we'll have the halftime show, the Leah Smith Farmers Insurance Agency halftime show. During that halftime show, we'll have a look around the league, see what's going on in those other games, expert analysis, and more. Tune in for that. Don't go get your popcorn. Make sure you stay here and are ready as Stinson sets to kick it off. He's going to kick it deep. I was talking to the two gents beside me. Lions still with plenty of time here to score. Isaiah Main going to break it outside, and he has some room to run. Isaiah Main turning on the burners. He's going to get it all the way down to, it looks like, the 45-yard line. What a run from Isaiah Main.
And that's what you want to see from your kick return team here late in the first half. If you're going to try to get points up on the board here with less than a minute going, that's what you're going to want.
1st and 10 Lions. Ball on their 45.
Plenty of time to score here, but needing to do it quickly. One timeout in their pocket. Got to get out of bounds any chance you get. Just under a minute to go. Official timeout on the play. Like I was saying, they had a chance to go back-to-back here on scores. The Lions deferred in the first half after winning the coin toss, so they're going to get the reception in the second. Gaines going to roll out to the near side. He's looking for anyone deep. Main's going to turn into a blocker, and he's going to get tackled on the slide, although it was a little bit after it, so no flag's going to get called. Gaines walking very gingerly now. Have to see if he can tough this out, show some heart.
Something you don't want to have happen here in the final game of the regular season is your star quarterback to go down with all the other stars around him.
That's exactly right. Gaines going to hand off to Weaver this time. Weaver going to look to get out of bounds. Hopefully, he's going to lower the shoulder, the big boom, and it's going to be first down for the Lions, but they need to go quick.
Yeah, not something you want to see as a coach. As a player, you love to see Sam Weaver just lower his head and take on another player, but as a coach, you want Weaver to get out of bounds right there. Now there's only 13 seconds on the clock for the Lions to try to make something happen.
And they're forced to take their final timeout. So when we come back, we'll have some shots to the end zone on Baxter Springs Sports Live. Welcome back out here to Baxter Springs, Kansas, as the Lions get ready to go. 13 seconds left. We'll probably see a couple of Hail Parries here as Gaines in the pistol formation. 3 receivers in the bunch over on the far side. He's looking that way. Got plenty of time. He's got a man coming, though. He's going to hurl it deep. He's got Briar Simpson. He's going to turn into a D-back and knock that one loose. 4 seconds remaining. And there's also a flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be on the Baxter Springs Lions. So probably illegal man downfield. Yep, that's what it's going to be. So that'll move them down.
Moving the Baxter Springs Lions back 5 more yards, making this pass that much more difficult here for Gaines to try to heave one to the end zone.
5 more yards. That much tougher on Peyton Gaines' elbow. Looks like they might not even risk it. Yep, they're going to take a knee and take this one into halftime. Well, that's the end of the first half. Coming up here on the Leah Smith Farmers Insurance Agency. It's the Bricks and Brews postgame show. Leah Smith Farmers Insurance Agency halftime show. We'll have expert analysis, some stats from the first half from this fancy-dancy new stat sheet. Shout out Buddy Durfelt for that. We'll also have a look around the league and what's going on, as well as our seeding in the playoffs. Some talk about that. So tune in for that. We're going to take our first break, though. When we return, we'll have that halftime show here for you on Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Are you drowning in clutter and need of some extra space? Look no further than the Storage Shed in Baxter Springs. With a wide range of sizes and options available, the Storage Shed has the space that suits you best with 24-hour access, all in a secure facility. They even have storage containers. Plus, the Storage Shed is your authorized U-Haul rental store right here in Baxter Springs. Visit them today at 2903 Military Avenue or call 620-856-3906.
Route 66 Hardware is your trusted hardware store in the heart of Baxter Springs, with just about everything you might need from around the house to the back 40. Top quality tools, equipment, and supplies with a wide range of products. Be on the lookout for big changes coming to Route 66 Hardware. All inventory has been discounted to make room for a new line of products from an all-new vendor. Be patient as Route 66 looks to grow, expand, and continue their commitment to quality customer service. Route 66 Hardware in Baxter Springs.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter, male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers, we have leaders in business.
Is me, you, anyone that wants to be.
There is no typical firefighter.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
Welcome back out here to Baxter Springs, Kansas, and John R. Hughes Memorial Stadium. You can see there the cheer team and dance team performing for senior night. Everyone gets a little shine of the glory here on senior night. Those seniors performing for you right there get their final performance of their high school career until basketball season comes along. Well, it's the halftime show, and that means
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than Volker Drug, your hometown pharmacy in Baxter Springs. Locally owned and rooted in our community, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. You can even print your photos at Volker Drug. Take advantage of their convenient drive-through or local delivery with Volker's smart cars. For seniors, Volker offers free Medicare Part D consultations. Volker Drug, where your health and community come together in Baxter Springs. Check us out online at volkerdrug.com.
The Supplemental Security Income Program provides monthly payments to help meet basic needs, like putting food on the table, paying the rent, or buying new shoes for growing feet. You may qualify if your income and financial resources are low and you are 65 or older, or an adult or child with a disability or who is blind. Call 1-800-772-1213 or go to ssa.gov/SSI to start to apply. Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the Four States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have two convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at Jay Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
I was raised in a small town, and there was a lot of people who took time to invest in me. And so when we decided to open up our offices, we want to make sure that we're pouring back into the community that's giving to us. We care. We want to be involved. We want to have a passion for what you have a passion for. We want to be able to give back. And that's the foundation. That's why we're more than just insurance.
Welcome back out here to Baxter Springs, Kansas. You can see your Lions out there warming up, getting ready to go for the second half. And you can also see 28-13 is the score going into the second half. Dan's team going to go out there and perform for us real quick.
Route 66 Hardware is your trusted hardware store in the heart of Baxter Springs, with just about everything you might need from around the house to the back 40. Top quality tools, equipment, and supplies with a wide range of products. Be on the lookout for big changes coming to Route 66 Hardware. All inventory has been discounted to make room for a new line of products from an all-new vendor. Be patient as Route 66 looks to grow, expand, and continue their commitment to quality customer service. Route 66 Hardware in Baxter Springs. 1 in 5 U.S. adults and 1 in 6 youth experience a mental illness each year. Losing sleep? Feeling tired for no reason? Feeling anxious or sad? You are not alone. Thankfully, we have Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. Spring River offers a comprehensive range of mental health and substance use services to anyone who walks through the door, regardless of their diagnosis and insurance status, even offering same-day services. If you or someone you know is in need of mental health services, please contact Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. To learn more, go to springrivermh.org.
Are you drowning in clutter and need of some extra space? Look no further than the Storage Shed in Baxter Springs. With a wide range of sizes and options available, the Storage Shed has the space that suits you best with 24-hour access, all in a secure facility. They even have storage containers. Plus, the Storage Shed is your authorized U-Haul rental store right here in Baxter Springs. Visit them today at 2903 Military Avenue or call 620-856-3906.
Well, we're just about ready to go. I finally found that Frontenac-Galena game. They're facing off against Galena tonight. Took the trek over there to Galena, Kansas. No scoring updates yet on them. If anyone's at that game for any reason, please let us know what the score is. Looking over at District 2, which is who we're going to be facing primarily the rest of the way in the playoffs, should we keep winning. It's going to be Girard losing to Burlington right now, 22-7. Kind of a big feature there. Anderson County facing off against Prairie View. No stats yet on that. And I did just get confirmation we're going to be playing against Iola next week. Iola has a bye week this week, and there's nothing that any other team could do in the league in order to tie with them because Iola owns the tiebreaker over the next closest team. So we're going to be traveling up to Iola, getting some A&W in order to try and face against them. They're going to go for the onside kick once again. I told you that might happen. Flag on the play. And that officially is going to kick off this second half. We'll see what the final penalty call is.
Butcher, not the normal kicker out there for the Knights. However, he is in this time kicking. And we also saw him try an onside kick earlier this matchup as well.
Well, it's going to be a 5-yard penalty. And got to tell you the truth, I think they're probably just going to go for it again. I don't see any reason for them to change, even though they kind of know what's going on. It's probably going to be, never mind, it's going to be a squib kick this time. A line drive. Isaiah Main going to field it about the 31-yard line. Just going to go straight out of bounds at the 36. And that's where the Lions going to take over with a first down and 10. We'll see how much playing time our normal seniors get. If it might be all the time. I have no idea what Coach McCoy's got going through his head right now. He might want a win desperately in this game. And quite frankly, I don't blame him. To have a win going into playoffs usually means good confidence for your team. However, if we start to see some of those players start going down, walking off the field with injuries, I'd say it probably could be a quick night for some of these starters. Gaines takes a snap to the backfield, going to hand off to Sam Weaver. Weaver going to run out to the outside, running low.
Sam Weaver.
Going to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
Sam Weaver holding true to his average right there, averaging about 5.5 yards a carry. That's what he's going to get. And it's going to make a second very manageable coming up. What you want, that is what you want to see for the Lions, just staying ahead of the chains, being able to get the first downs, get those second and shorts, those third and manageables, and just be able to keep the chains moving this drive.
17th carry of the night for Sam Weaver. Going to be 18 here, and he has a hole. He's going to break it to the outside and juking and jiving inside, and he's still on his feet. He's getting drug around. There's got to be a flag there for horse collar or something. There is a flag on the play. We'll see what it's called. I might have exaggerated a little bit on the tackle. He did just grab jersey, though. See what the penalty is. It's going to be blocking the back on the Lions.
Holding the line.
So the good gain from Weaver going to push him back, and we'll see how far it pushes them back and if they still get that first down. I'm never too sure on how far these penalties go. It's going to be 10 yards, so it's going to be just a gain of 1 for Weaver there. If you can even call it that. I'm going to go ahead and give it to him, but replay second down.
The big play negated. Lions going to come out here, potentially going to see the same thing and try to recreate that big gain.
Fake the toss sweep. Wade going to have to cut inside. Oyola Bernier was ready for that one. Stayed home, and it's going to force third down. Went for trickery again with Wade. Not going to work out, though.
Yeah, Oyola Bernier learning from his past mistakes in this game, knowing that as the outside linebacker, you have to set that edge. You have to be ready for if anybody wants to cut it back. And right there, it's exactly what he does. Cuts up field, turns the corner, and just sits there and waits for anybody to try to come his way, and he was able to get the tackle.
Good job by Bernier on the tackle. Gaines going to take the snap in the backfield, going to hand off to Weaver. Weaver's got a bowl ahead, and that's what he's going to do. Full head of steam. Going to be a gain about 4 on the play and a Lion first down.
On a third down and short, that's exactly who you want to give it to. Sam Weaver is what I like to call a bowling ball running back. One of those short, thick running backs that are hard to tackle, and that's who you want on a third and short.
That's exactly right. Someone who's just going to lower the shoulder and go straight ahead. Not many moves to him. Doesn't really juke much. He pretty much goes through people. And that's exactly the kind of running back I like. First down and 10 from the 49-yard line. Got another handoff to Weaver. Hold on. And he's going to keep pushing forward. They're going to blow the whistle. Looks like they're going to mark him at about the 53-yard line. So it's going to be second down and about 6.
Lions doing a good job of staying ahead of that line of scrimmage, being able to get these positive plays so far this drive.
Sam Weaver has now eclipsed the 100-yard mark. 20 carries on the night for 103 yards. A good night rushing for Sam Weaver. Certainly getting the load tonight. Kind of the workhorse. Boxer, if you will, for the Lions. Gaines takes the snap. He's going to fake the handoff to Weaver, looking for anyone to pass too deep. He's going to just sit down. Had no one open. Chooses to sit down at where this drive started. It's going to be a loss of 4 for the Lions.
Yeah, looking at the coverage downfield, all 3 receivers for the Baxter Springs Lions tightly guarded. There was no scenario in which Peyton Gaines could throw a ball that would not be contested, so Gaines just deciding to sit down and let the Lions offense play another play.
Substitutions coming on. Number 11, Briar Simpson, and number 1, Carson Mazzocco, going to take the place of a couple of the freshmen. Looks like number 20, Riley Daniel, and number 15, Bradley Wade, going to come off the field. Gaines in the pistol formation. He's going to take the snap. Drops back to pass. He's looking deep. He's going to roll out to the near side. He's going to heave. He's got a matchup, and it looks like he caught it. A battle for the ball, or it's going to end up coming down as an interception, but there is a flag on the play. Oyola Bernier jumped way before and made contact with Isaiah Main. That's going to be textbook pass interference, and it's going to be a first down for the Lions.
Yeah, the prayer from Gaines gets answered. Most of the times when you see that, you try to see Hopefully the prayer gets answered by your wide receiver, but there the corner, Bernier, just jumps a little bit too early, makes too much contact, and gets the flag thrown, and a big gain here for the Lions.
Well, I believe it's just 15-yard penalty. In the NFL, they don't have, in the NFL, they have spot of the foul penalties, but here in high school, we don't do that, so it'll be 15 yards from the line of scrimmage. It should lead to a first down for the Lions, barring any questionable decisions by the referees. Yep, White Hat just going to reaffirm what we were stating. And it is. It's going to be 15 yards and a first down for the Lions. Both teams sharing a 15-yard pass interference penalty this game. And it's affecting both teams very harshly so far. Going to have to move the chains now, as they'll have the ball on the 37-yard line. Should be first down and 10 from there. Chains need to move forward. They're starting to move now. All right. After the conference from the referees, it's going to be first down Lions. First down and 10 from the 37-yard line. We got more discussion. I think they shorted us a yard, to tell you the truth. If we were on the 49, here, for all you fans out there, just so you're engaged in this broadcast right here, if we were at the 49-yard line and we had a 15-yard penalty, where should we be for first down and 10? That's your question of the week. And I think they're going to solve it right here. I'll give you another 5 seconds for your answers. And I'm sure most of you got that right. We should be at the 36-yard line. And the refs are going to fix that, move the chains forward just about 1 yard. It's going to be first down and 10 from the 36. Hopefully. And they're going to throw a flag on the night coach, talking a lot of ish over there.
And that's what happens when a lot of these meetings between the refs take a long time to discuss. The coach is just able to just keep talking to the sideline ref, and when a call gets made that benefits the other team, then all the frustration kind of boils over. You say something that you can't get back, and you have 15 yards called on you.
Well, that's 30 yards of offense gained for the Baxter Springs Lions after doing nothing. You love to see it. They're going to have first and 10 from the 21-yard line. Another first down for the Lions, kind of unwarranted. And I guess here we go. Starting from the 21-yard line, first down and 10 as the chains get set and go. Ready to go. Crucial penalties for the Knights. Going to set up the Lions good. That ball's going to go on the ground and it's going to be recovered by the Knights. Another bullet to the foot after the conference and the fortunate turn of penalties. A fumble. Wow.
What a turn of events. Lions knocking on the doorstep of the red zone, looking to get into scoring range, and they just fumble the ball away. That's absolutely detrimental here to the Baxter Springs Lions.
Zimmerman takes the snap. He's going to throw a little swing pass out to his running back. He's going to go nowhere, though, tackled in the backfield by number 54, Caleb Pujols. That was 42, Josiah Sims on the reception for a loss of about 5.
A good play in the backfield there from Pujols. Pujols reading that it was going to be a short pass there, so instead of going for the quarterback, he was able to make an adjustment and go after the running back and be able to get that tackle for loss.
Going to do a handoff this time. And he has got room to run, makes just about everyone miss, and he is running over every red shirt there is. A huge gain of about 20 on the play. And a first down for the Knights. Just when you think things are going our way, a tackle for a loss. 30 yards worth of penalties. Tripping over our own feet, making our own mistakes. Knight's going to have 1st and 10 from about the 38-yard line. Zimmerman gets the call from the sideline. Making an audible, telling his players what's going to be what. Pistol formation. Collier going to come in motion. He's going to run back out. It's going to be a quick swing to him. Looking to make the plays on Maine. Isaiah Maine takes a rough angle towards it. He's going to have about 10 yards. And another Knight first down.
The fear of a big play is setting in for the corners and safeties of the Baxter Springs Lions. Isaiah Maine on man coverage there against Coulier, but he was 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, so an easy read to make for Zimmerman to audible to a screen play and let Coulier get the ball with many yards in between him and the defender.
Zimmerman steps back to pass. He's going to run out to the far side now. He's going to throw over the middle. A good attempt by Mazzocco to make a play. Collier going to spin inside and go down at about the 23-yard line. Nothing but business here for Daniel Collier.
We've seen many contested catches tonight come from Collier.
I'm sorry, that's Donald Collier. Of course, none of you Baxter fans out there care too much. You just know that he's number 4 and he's catching a bunch of passes. Well, got that wrong all night. He's Daniel now to me. Zimmerman, pistol formation. A tight formation for the Knights. He drops back to pass. He's going to immediately run to the near side. He's going to throw over to Collier. Going to go off his fingertips. I'm surprised he didn't bring that one in. It'll be 2nd down and 10 after the incomplete pass.
We've seen that exact same play happen where Coulier had to make a diving catch to bring that one in. That time goes off the fingertips, and it's going to give the Lions a little bit of chance to breathe here.
Breathe, reset themselves, reset the defense, maybe improve their coverage a little bit. Tell you right now, I'm no defensive coordinator, but the only person I'm not letting score here is number 4. If number 4 gets the ball, it's a failed attempt. I'm putting every person I have on the field on him. Trying back to passes Zimmerman. He's going to take off and run this time. He has still yardage up the sideline. Looked like he was going to go out of bounds, but stays tiptoeing down the sideline for a gain of about 15 and another Knight first down. And now there's another flag. Some chitter chatter after the play. We'll see who was doing the chitter chattering. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Lions. So that'll be a penalty on the Lions. Can't have that. And another one. And he's gone. Ejected from the game. I haven't seen that one in a long time, to tell you the truth. Well, it was a good night for Gage Maggard. Had plenty of tackles.
Gage Maggard out there frustrated. I would be too if Zimmerman was able to get the yards and not be able to get brought down, but just letting the frustrations come out. Maggard, a 5'8" senior. That's not a way you want your senior night to end, but for Gage Maggard, that's what it is.
Letting the temper get the best of you. Going to lead to 7.5 yards worth of penalties. Having our own go at the penalty run. Zimmerman, low snap, going to field it though. He's going to take off and run, and he's going to be, the ball is out. A fumble on the play. Popped out by number 70, Kyler Charlo, making the sack. Knight's going to come up with it, though. And it'll be 2nd down and goal.
Defense doing a good job rallying there after losing one of their starting linebackers. Almost get the turnover that they need. They're going to have to keep making a couple plays here. Keep the Lions in the ball game.
Pistol strong formation. That one's going to be on the ground as well. Zimmerman going to recover it. He'll just be on his knees. Man, it's going to result in a loss on the play. 3rd down and goal. Much more difficult to complete now.
Yeah, going from a 2nd and 3 to a 3rd and 7 makes it much more difficult for the offense. Defense stepping up big here. Hopefully they can do it for 2 more plays.
Expect the direct snap to number 4 here. That's all I'm going to say. Never mind, it didn't happen. They're going to swing out quick to number 4. He's going to cut inside, make a man miss, dive for the pylon, and he's going to cross. Touchdown Knights. Another touchdown for Wichita Trinity Academy. 34-13. And it looks like the Knights going to bring out Stinson once again for the extra point.
It is exactly who you thought it would go to. And it is exactly who you, Daryl, did not want the ball to go to.
Nope, not at all. And the kick is up and good. We're going to keep it right here, not going to take a break, because I'd like to talk. Because you know what? There comes a certain point in a game where you got to put a stop to someone scoring. Donald Collier, not Daniel, Donald. Sorry, I wasn't familiar with his game. Has been putting on a show tonight.
Well, you are officially familiar with his game now.
I am officially familiar with his game. He has been putting on a show tonight. And I got to tell you, if I'm a coach, I'm doing everything I can to stop him. I don't care what I got to do. Number 4 is not going to score. In my opinion, I'm not going to let him beat us. But, alas, you can't just do that. And that's probably why I'm not a defensive coordinator.
Well, the Lions' defense was doing a good job staying manned up on him. Peyton Gaines out there was taking most of it, but because Gaines has been walking gingerly, he's been taking a break on defense. Very well needed. But because of that, you know, Coulier's just been able to get the separation that he needs, get open, and with that is going to come the receptions, is going to come the yards, and is eventually going to start coming with touchdowns.
The senior safety, Carson Mazzocco, also playing some coverage as well, but Collier just a force to be reckoned with. Honestly, in my opinion, you got to put 3 or 4 guys on. Maybe run some zones cross field so that he can't just find an open zone in the field. That kick's going to be a squib, a little liner. Maine's going to pick it up at about the 15-yard line. He's running. He's trying to break it to the outside. He's going to cut back this way, and he's going to jump over the tackler and make it out to about the 26-yard line. That's where the Lions will start. Time to get an offensive possession going. Gaines is going to return to the game.
Lions desperately need a score here. Down by 3 possessions.
Trailing by 32 in the 3rd quarter with just 4:22 left.
22.
Did I not say 22? Sorry, trailing 22 in the half. 4:22 left to go. What did I say? Did I say 32?
You did say 32.
Okay, well, my fault. My fault, everybody out there. I haven't taken a math class since high school.
It happens. It happens sometimes.
Yeah, you know, it is what it is. I don't have my calculator ready. 35-13 here in the 3rd quarter, 4:22 remaining. Number 22 going to get the ball. He's going to plow forward for about 2 yards.
Trying to hand it off to Sam Weaver, get the run or keep the run game going. But at some point, clock's not going to be on their side anymore.
No, and you got to wonder if maybe you never say accept defeat, but maybe at some point in the game you start running the clock out. Have a little bit of confidence, yes, that you can control clock. As the handoff goes to Weaver once again, he's going to break outside, then back in. A shifty little player Weaver is. That game going to go for about 3. But like I was saying, maybe drain some clock a little bit, try and avoid more injury. and that way get your team off the field and get them ready for the first week of playoffs.
You know, going along with that idea, high expectations were not the goal for tonight. With knowing that you're going to have 4 or 5 freshmen in on each side of the ball, it says that you're just trying to make it through the game, not trying to, you know, get any injuries to any starters and just be able to go into next week. Just be able to go into next week with a healthy team and try to keep everybody mentally focused for the playoffs to start.
That's exactly right, and just get them in the right state of mind. You know, make sure they're healthy, make sure they're ready to play. Certainly calm down some tempers before next week comes around, and you have to face probably a pretty good Iola team. I haven't seen much film on Iola. I don't really know what they do, but they handled pretty much every team they played in their district this year, and that includes the likes of Girard, Prairie View, Anderson County, and Burlington. So we'll see how that ends up turning out. But they are going to be a very good team to face, and you're going to need your A game if you're going to go on to another week, because it's do or die at that point. Speaking of, I'm going to look up and see if they've added any scores on that game, because I know they were facing, I believe, did I say Burlington earlier?
I believe you did.
No, they have a bye week this week, playing against Santa Fe Trail. Bradley Wade on the carry, wrapped up way in the backfield. Going to be a loss of about 5.
Once again, trying the trick play that we saw earlier in the game, where Bradley Wade was able to kind of take it, hit that edge, and get up the field for 15 yards. This time the Knights defense has been on edge, not letting any trick plays get by them anymore. Bradley Wade got the ball and was staring right into 3 defenders.
Yep, got to get something going. Gaines rolling out, looking deep. He's going to throw, and it's going to be intercepted. Guess who?
Interception.
Mr. Donald Collier. Donald. He's back once again. Making plays all over the field.
You know, people get the reputation of playmaker for a reason. And it's for times like this when somebody needs to make a play for the team, even when it doesn't seem like they need it, they're going to go out there and still make plays. They're going to get that touchdown. They're going to get that interception. And they're going to put their team in the best spots possible.
Well, Knights back out on the field. Zimmerman dropped back to pass. He's going to look one way, then look the other. Goes to the hands of Oyola Bernier. It's Oyola Bernier. But, anyways, going to fall incomplete and bring up 2nd down and 10. I'm just having fun now. Got to enjoy the little things in life.
It's what this is all about. High school football, about going out there having fun. For these seniors, this might not be a great game for them to finish off with for having fun. But looking forward to next week's playoffs. He's going to have a chance to reset and hopefully get an upset to happen and move on in the playoffs.
And he is still on his feet. Runs into the referee, runs into red shirts, breaks a tackle from just about everyone on the field, including his own team, and manages to gain about 20 yards. We'll see what the flag is for, though. Once again, that pink flag on the play. I'm hearing holding on the offense. I get it, Nick. It's holding on the offense.
I just like to signal when I know things. Help out my play-by-play commentator any chance that I get.
I appreciate that. I'm going to wait and see how many yards they move them back. It looks like a spot of the foul penalty. It's going to be about 10 yards on that penalty. They're competing for how many yards they can remove tonight. Baxter winning that one right now. Only have 48.5 yards lost due to penalties. And the Knights have 57.5. So, bam, take that, Wichita Trinity. Awkward play there. I think they're going to call false start on the offense.
False start, Trinity.
And that's going to move them back even farther.
A timing play right there where he set the wide receiver, where Zimmerman set the wide receiver in motion, and you want to snap the ball right before the wide receiver crosses. Well, the wide receiver was going a little bit too fast there, had to hesitate. The ball didn't come out as quick, and it's going to be a false start.
I'm going to fake the jet sweep. 42 is going to get the carry. Haven't seen much production from him tonight. It's mainly been Donald Collier and Mr. Harvey Zimmerman. But Josiah Sims going to get the carry up the middle, going to go for about 9 yards, and they'll have 3rd down and short.
A good 3rd down scenario here for this defense. But there's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter first.
Well, at the end of the 3rd quarter, the score is 35-13. Your Lions trail. When we come back, we'll have the 4th quarter and much more on Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the Four States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have 2 convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at Jay Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
Welcome back out here to John R. Hughes Memorial Stadium. Once again, thank you to the presenting sponsor, WDM Williams Diversified Materials, for allowing us to put on this show for you guys. It's also going to allow us to travel up to Iola next week, where Baxter Springs is going to make the trek up north to face off against Iola Mustangs. Iola trailing right now in their game. I believe they were trailing 30-14 last time I checked, playing Santa Fe Trail, so it's not a game that's going to matter for them at all. Kind of like a game like this. Bit of a throwaway, but good competition going into the playoffs. And I did check, double check, triple check myself just to make sure Iola did beat Prairie View, and Prairie View has that number 2 seed in District number 2. So no matter what, it's going to be Prairie View next week for the Baxter Springs Lions. Also going to be Prairie View for us, because we'll have that game here on Baxter Springs Sports Live. It'll be me, Daryl McLeod. Nick, unfortunately, got some personal business to attend to, so he won't be able to make it. Zimmerman going to chuck that one deep. Good coverage from Mazzocco. Going to lay the boom on Collier. Bit of a Cam Chancellor impersonation. It's going to fall incomplete and lead to a 4th down.
Yeah, the ball just floating up in the air. Zimmerman trying to let his playmaker make a big play on 3rd down. And with that, Mazzocco just able to run all the way across the field. Perfectly times the hit and jars the ball.
Good coverage on that play. Trying to get them jump off sides. 4th and short, 4th and about 2 to go. Zimmerman calls the audible at the line of scrimmage, telling them to shrink their coverage. They're going to throw a flag on the play. I believe delay a game is what's going to be the call.
Delay a game.
Delay a game on the offense. And that's going to make this a much more difficult 4th down for the Knights. We'll have to see if they still elect to go for it. I imagine they will. Got nothing else to lose. Let me change real quick.
I do not believe that the Knights had called a play and that their entire game plan on that play was just go out there, get the Lions to jump, get the free 1st down. Well, because the Lions didn't jump, they had no play to call, got the delay of game, and now this 4th down becomes much more difficult.
Good job by the Lions to stay disciplined as Zimmerman drops back to pass. He's looking for one man and one man only, and that's Collier. Underthrown on the pass. Collier definitely had the beat to the corner, but Mazzocco able to recover and have good coverage on the play. And it's going to be a turnover on downs for the Knights.
A 4th down stop here for this Lions defense. Really big here in the 4th quarter. The Lions do still have time here if they want to try to mount a comeback.
Down just 22. That's 3 scores, which is hard to do, but I've seen weirder happen. And they ain't ever over till the fat lady sings, as they say. Gaines, pistol formation, 3 to the far side, 1 to the near. He's going to throw quickly over to Mazzocco. Mazzocco going to take off, try and cut up the middle. Nothing doing. Going to be leveled by 2 Knight players. Going to be a gain of about 1.
They're trying to give the ball to the senior wide receiver out there in short field. And a screen. It's very difficult for a screen to have happen when you have 2 freshman wide receivers out there blocking against 2 upperclassmen corners who are able to just sense the screen and go through the blocks and make the tackle.
2nd down and about 9 here. 2 to the near side, 2 to the far. Pistol formation. Mazzocco going to go in motion. They're going to throw quickly out to Abbott. Abbott has blockers upfield. He's going to cut to the outside. Good blocking from Mazzocco. He's going to get a few yards on that play and make a manageable 3rd down.
Going back to the screenplay, however, this time the senior out there, Mazzocco, being able to throw a block for the freshman, and it works out. The freshman able to go around the block and be able to pick up some good yards.
A 7-yard gain there for Abbott. 3rd down and 2 for the Baxter Springs Lions. Handoff going to go up to Weaver up the middle, and he has a big hole. He's going to hit the spin move. Spin move for the big man, Sam Weaver. A good gain from the 43 to the 41.
Nobody on that defense was expecting a run play. Sam Weaver hit the line of scrimmage and hit it hard, was able to just go right up the middle for the 20-yard gain.
16 yards for Sam Weaver on the carry. The workhorse tonight still working hard. Gaines takes a handoff to Weaver. Weaver going to cut back to the right side. Going to get leveled after a gain of about 4. Hey, hot dogs are $2 for anyone who cares right now. $2 out there. I'm sure you guys aren't at the game, so not really necessary for you guys to hear that. But hey, to anyone that applies to, go get your hot dogs. It helps out the senior class, I believe. Helps out the booster club. Allows some of these seniors to do some of the cool things that you guys experienced way back in your high school days. Handoff going to go to Bradley Wade, and he's going to fumble the connection, and the Knights going to have it. Another miscue from the Baxter Springs Lions, and catastrophe has struck in Baxter. But to bring up the bright side, as I always like to do, this game doesn't matter at all. It's pretty much a throwaway game. It doesn't matter at all. It's not going to affect how the playoffs play. It's not going to affect seeding. It's not going to affect who we play. So no matter what, you got to leave with your head held high. Lions going to call a timeout. We'll take one with them. When we return, we'll have 4th quarter action here on Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Dad, you need to go.
Really?
It's important.
I feel fine.
Look, you cannot mess around with this kind of stuff. Some cancers, man, we just don't want to lose you from something we could have caught.
What I need to do?
You just give your doctor a call. They'll tell you what screening test you need.
Fine. Can I have my pie now? Oh, man.
Well, welcome back out here to Baxter Springs, Kansas. Your Lions trail by 22 going into this fourth quarter. After this fourth quarter, we'll have the Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub postgame show right here live for you. We'll have expert analysis on the game, stats, a look back at what happened during the game, and maybe a look forward at what is to come in the playoffs as we so happily approach the postseason. A good tackle in the backfield from Kyler Charlo. It's going to be a loss of about 1 on the play. Second down and long. Zimmerman having a good game for himself so far.
Chris Mazzocco.
Pistol formation now for Zimmerman. 2 to the near side, 1 to the far. That one's going to go in motion. They're going to do the quick jet sweep to him. He has blockers in front of him. Collier going to lay a good block. He's going to tiptoe the sideline all the way up to about the 49-yard line. And there's a player down on the field. It looks like maybe Briar Simpson down on the play here.
Timeout, Ranger.
Well, injury timeout on the field. Looks like Briar Simpson getting attended to by the trainer. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have fourth quarter action.
Route 66 Hardware is your trusted hardware store in the heart of Baxter Springs, with just about everything you might need from around the house to the back 40. Top quality tools, equipment, and supplies with a wide range of products. Be on the lookout for big changes coming to Route 66 Hardware. All inventory has been discounted to make room for a new line of products from an all-new vendor. Be patient as Route 66 looks to grow, expand, and continue their commitment to quality customer service. Route 66 Hardware in Baxter Springs.
Welcome back out here to Baxter Springs, Kansas. Briar Simpson was able to make it off the field with a little bit of help from the trainer. They're going to do a quick swing pass out this time. He's going to have full head of steam running ahead. Josiah Sims with the reception, the gain of about 4 yards. Second down and about 6.
Both teams just coming out here trying to run out the clock. Coaches aren't even putting the play call in until about 15 seconds left on the play clock.
Second down, 6.
Zimmerman gets the call, sends it over to his people. Collier going to go in motion. Handoff. Going to be fake. They run a little RPO there. The run pass option going to be completed to number 2, Braden Roberts.
Roberts with the reception.
Roll your eyes all you want, Nick, but this is a professional team offense here. I'm not saying they are the professional team, as I see the look of disgust on your face. No, they are not. No way, shape, or form could they contest with an NFL team. But the playbook looks like it's straight from Madden, tell you the truth. Running RPOs, streaks down the field, corner routes. An interesting scheme from the Knights. To be frankly honest with you, it's quite entertaining.
Man, that look of disgust that you talk about isn't from this offense. It's from you saying that I'm rolling my eyes.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I apologize.
This offense is very much out here, and it's been able to do all sorts of things. As we see another scramble from the quarterback who takes it all the way. Second rushing touchdown for Zimmerman.
Well, 37-yard touchdown for Zimmerman. That'll make it 41-13. But yes, Zimmerman playing. Once again, I'm not saying in any way, shape, or form that he is on the level of NFL players. I am just saying the way he moves looks similar to what a quarterback would do, a college quarterback nonetheless. The way he scrambles, makes plays, finds receivers downfield, slings the rock. I mean, even the RPO was executed with such fluidity that it looked so smooth. That one's up and good. Stinson, 6 for 6 on the night with field goals. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have fourth quarter action on Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Are you drowning in clutter and need of some extra space? Look no further than the Storage Shed in Baxter Springs. With a wide range of sizes and options available, the Storage Shed has the space that suits you best with 24-hour access, all in a secure facility. They even have storage containers. Plus, the Storage Shed is your authorized U-Haul rental store right here in Baxter Springs. Visit them today at 2903 Military Avenue or call 620-856-3906.
Welcome back out here to Baxter Springs, Kansas. Congratulations.
He had to make an early exit, but I would like for his son to come up and get them and make.
Sorry, I apologize. I got confused by why they had number 9 out on the field. He's typically their onside kick person. He is going to kick it deep, though, fielded about the 15-yard line. Not going to get much farther than that. It's ticking down at about the 17. And that's where the Lions will start. Like I was saying before the kickoff happened, congratulations to Wayne Metcalf for winning the Lion Pride Ball of the Week, serving Baxter Springs for 67 years, keeping the scorebooks and for basketball games.
He ran the change for over 55. He gave him up. He's still his district administrator of the Baxter Spring Little League up in the upper 50-some. He still mows the field and edges it. He's 87 years old.
87 years old. I don't know if you caught any of that from Hoot there. Over 55 years of running the chains here for the Baxter Springs Lions. Still direct administrator for the Baxter Springs Little League team. And former president of the Baxter Springs Little League. What a man. What a servant to the community. A good dude. Last Lion Pride of the year. Congratulations, Wayne Metcalf. Appreciate all that you've done for the community.
Very good tradition that has started here in Baxter this year with the Fan of the Week, as they get to kind of promote some of the good people around this community of Baxter Springs and shine a little light on good.
Weaver going to get the carry, going to go for about 4 yards there.
Sam Weaver on the carry.
After the delay of game that happened while we were talking. Yeah, once again, congratulations to Wayne Metcalf. Like Nick said, shine a little bit of good on this earth that so needs it desperately sometimes. We're going to see the big change of the night. Isaiah Main in at quarterback now. Number 23, Isaiah Main, the freshman, going to take over for Peyton Gaines. Gaines played well tonight. Going to be able to take his helmet off and relax on the sideline. Weaver going to get the carry and drag people forward for about 3 yards. And be third down and long.
Sam Weaver.
6.5 minutes here remaining in the fourth quarter. And not something you want to see here late in this game.
Well, we're going to have an injury timeout, so we'll take one with them. When we return, we'll have the rest of this fourth quarter on Baxter Springs Sports Live.
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers. We have leaders in business.
Is me, you, anyone that wants to be.
There is no typical firefighter.
Welcome back out here to Baxter Springs, Kansas. A bit of relief, a sigh of relief from the Baxter Springs crowd as number 61, Brooks Walker, able to make it out under his own power. They took a little bit of time there. He's on the ground there for a while. I was kind of wondering what was wrong, but they were just trying to get his knee brace off. I think he had a little bit of a cramp going on. Trying to drink some water, hopefully get healthy and ready for next week. As the handoff goes to Bradley Wade, and he's going to have room out to the outside. His feet never stop moving. He's going to get taken down after about a yard, and it'll be 4th down at about 6.
Yeah, long 4th down here coming up for a lot of the freshmen and JV team out there for Baxter Springs now. So a lot of the starters are kind of taking the night off, not wanting to risk any more injury.
Ladies and gentlemen, most of our seniors are on the bench at this time. They deserve a big round of applause.
And like Hoot just said, wherever you are out there, give a big round of applause to the seniors who have performed so well this year and are going to rest the rest of the night here and get ready for next week against Iola. That's a good punt from Grant, going to be fielded by Oyola Bernier, and he has plenty of room to run. He's going to cut in, try and make a move on Grant, and he's going to throw the stiff arm, and it's going to be a punt return touchdown for number 22, Yam Oyola Bernier.
Also, our freshman players have played great tonight.
Where was that ball fielded? I didn't see the signal from the referee. Think about what, the 40-yard line?
Ball was fielded around the 35 or 40-yard line.
We'll call it 35. Makes it that more impressive. 65-yard return touchdown. We're going to call that negative 65 yards in the punt section. Only 2 punts tonight for the Lions. A lot of 4th down attempts as that kick is up and good. Stinson is 7 for 7 on the night. The Knights now lead 49-13. As most Lion fans are looking forward to next week, we'll take a quick break. When we return, we'll have the kickoff and more on Baxter Springs Sports Live.
At Spring River Mental Health and Wellness, they are focused on helping the mind and body. That's why they offer a full-service wellness center at the Riverton campus, equipped with a full basketball court and walking track, a variety of cardio equipment, functional fitness equipment, strength machines, and free weights. Members may access group fitness classes such as yoga, cardio, strength and tone, and more. Annual memberships and day passes are available, focusing on the mental and physical health of area families. That's Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. To learn more and for pricing, go to springriverwellness.org.
Well, welcome back out here to Baxter Springs, Kansas. Got to collect myself. Just spilled water down the front of my shirt. A lot of things going wrong here in Baxter Springs, but the thing that is going right is that the Baxter Springs Lions have made the playoffs. So no need to stress or worry if you're watching this game right now. If you're watching this live stream, go to sleep tonight with the comfort of knowing that your Baxter Springs Lions live on to play another week.
The first playoff appearance for Baxter Springs in 12 years.
A momentous moment. A lot of records being broken for the Lions here. Beating Galena for the first time in 19 years. First playoff appearance. It's been a good year for the Lions. Mostly young faces out here now as they kick deep. Wade going to field it about the 15-yard line. He's going to break to the outside, break a tackle, and move forward for another yard or two. Finally forced out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
With the punt return touchdown, there's going to be a running clock now here in the 4th quarter.
Going to see an abrupt end to the night tonight. Running clock, get the rest of these players out here. Less chance for injury. I think overall good decision by both coaches. Both coaches looking forward to playoffs now. This game kind of in the rear view mirror. Going to have a little bit of amnesia if you're any of the seniors out here or any of the players involved in that starting lineup. Going to have a little bit of amnesia as Maine takes the handoff. Hands it off to Bradley Wade. It's going to go for a loss of about 4. I think something to note here is, do my eyes deceive me, or do the Knights still have some of their starters out here? We got number 22 still out on the field, Oyola Bernier. Of course, he is just a sophomore. But it looked on that play as if there were still some of the older fellas still in the game. Looks like most of that's changed now. Got some smaller linemen out there as the quarterback keeper going to go to Maine. He's going to juke and jive, dance around, but ultimately going to be taken down at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a yard loss on the play. And it'll be 3rd down and forever. Well, taking a look around the league real quick. Burlington beating Girard 35-19. I'm not sure that changes anything in that district. I'm pretty sure Girard's still going to make the playoffs no matter what. But it's something interesting to look at. I'm going to need to look more deeply at the Acacia website just to make sure that my hometown team is going to make the playoffs. Burlington with a commanding victory, though. 27 is going to get the handoff here. That is Randy Byler, a new face. Haven't seen much of him this year. Good to see one of the young guys get started on his career, his high school career. Going to be 4th down at about 9 now.
4th down.
4th down and 9 here coming up for the youngsters. It's as you said, Daryl, it's very nice to see a lot of these young guys come out here. These young guys have gotten a lot of very good reps in these Friday night lights, whether it be up by a good amount of points or down by a good amount of points. These young guys have gotten a lot of good necessary reps, and that's going to be key for next year when a lot of these young guys have to step into big roles.
Well, a good job by Byler there to break through a couple tackles and make it back to the line of scrimmage, but ultimately all he's going to do is make it back to the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be a turnover on downs for the Lions, and that's just about going to end things. We have 30 seconds left. I don't think they need to run a play, and it looks like there's going to be an agreement on that. Team's going to line up at the midfield line, and that'll be the end of the game. Lions fall in this one, 49-13. Making their final record of the regular season 4-4. Knight's going to improve to 3-5. While their record might be 3-5, they are still a very good team. So do not feel discouraged at all if you're a Lion fan out there. Plenty of good game in the playoff to come. Iola next week for the Baxter Springs Lions. But now we turn over to the post-game show. The Bricks and Brews Woodfire Pub and Grill post-game show, that is. We'll have stats, analysis, expert opinions, and more. Hopefully get Coach McCoy up there for a quick interview, make it quick for him tonight so he can get out there and have his teams get ready and geared for the playoffs, but I'd like to hear a word from him just to hear on how his team played this season, get an overall interview of the season. We're going to take our first quick break of the post-game show. When we come back, we'll have all that and more on Baxter Springs Sports Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66. Route 66 Hardware is your trusted hardware store in the heart of Baxter Springs, with just about everything you might need from around the house.
Well, sorry to cut this short here, guys, but we're going to get back to that post-game break here in a second. But we saw this happening out here on the half-yard line. Wanted to draw attention to it. Both teams praying together, hoping to show a little bit of good in this world. A good show of sportsmanship between both teams. Hats off to both these teams for putting aside their differences of the night, coming together for a final show of camaraderie and sportsmanship. Much respect for these players. All of them showing Donald Collier a little bit of respect right now for the game he had. We're going to go back to that post-game break. When we come back, we have expert analysis and more, but that's a bright light to go out on the season on. Good show of sportsmanship between both teams. Got to give credit to them.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66. Route 66 Hardware is your trusted hardware store in the heart of Baxter Springs, with just about everything you might need from around the house to the back 40. Top quality tools, equipment, and supplies with a wide range of products. Be on the lookout for big changes coming to Route 66 Hardware. All inventory has been discounted to make room for a new line of products from an all-new vendor. Be patient as Route 66 looks to grow, expand, and continue their commitment to quality customer service. Route 66 Hardware in Baxter Springs.
Are you drowning in clutter and need of some extra space? Look no further than the Storage Shed in Baxter Springs. With a wide range of sizes and options available, the Storage Shed has the space that suits you best with 24-hour access, all in a secure facility. They even have storage containers. Plus, the Storage Shed is your authorized U-Haul rental store right here in Baxter Springs. Visit them today at 2903 Military Avenue or call 620-856-3906.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the Four States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have two convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at Jay Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
Dad, you need to go.
Really?
It's important.
I feel fine.
Look, you cannot mess around with this kind of stuff. Some cancers, man, we just don't want to lose you from something we could have caught.
What I need to do?
You just give your doctor a call. They'll tell you what screening test you need.
Fine. Can I have my pie now? Oh, man.
More time before you wake up in the wild.
Our natural world needs us now. Step by step, side by side, together, we can find a way to ensure that all life on Earth can thrive. To learn more about how you can help protect and conserve nature, visit nature.org.
Route 66 Hardware is your trusted hardware store in the heart of Baxter Springs, with just about everything you might need from around the house to the back 40. Top quality tools, equipment, and supplies with a wide range of products. Be on the lookout for big changes coming to Route 66 Hardware. All inventory has been discounted to make room for a new line of products from an all-new vendor. Be patient as Route 66 looks to grow, expand, and continue their commitment to quality customer service. Route 66 Hardware in Baxter Springs.
Are you drowning in clutter and need of some extra space? Look no further than the Storage Shed in Baxter Springs. With a wide range of sizes and options available, the Storage Shed has the space that suits you best with 24-hour access, all in a secure facility. They even have storage containers. Plus, the Storage Shed is your authorized U-Haul rental store right here in Baxter Springs. Visit them today at 2903 Military Avenue or call 620-856-3906.
Save the Children believes childhood without food is unimaginable. Yet around the world, children are suffering from the worst famine in our lifetime, coupled with conflict, poverty, climate change, and more. Join Save the Children and get fed up. Fed up with the lack of progress. Fed up with the injustice. Learn how you can get involved in the fight against childhood hunger at savethechildren.org/getfedup.
I'm fed up. We're fed up. We're fed up.
I used to drive an ambulance as an EMT, and I've always tried to be a safe driver. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. In my car, if I see a truck or bus taking a turn, I know to take my time. When big vehicles turn right, they may swing wide to make the turn. If you try to sneak in, well, it's a lesson you'd rather not learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait. It's our roads, it's our safety.
1 in 5 U.S.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than Volker Drug, your hometown pharmacy in Baxter Springs. Locally owned and rooted in our community, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. You can even print your photos at Volker Drug. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with Volker's smart cars. For seniors, Volker offers free Medicare Part D consultations. Volker Drug, where your health and community come together in Baxter Springs. Check us out online at volkerdrug.com.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Our whole vision of becoming the four-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
At Spring River Mental Health and Wellness, they are focused on helping the mind and body. That's why they offer a full-service wellness center at the Riverton campus, equipped with a full basketball court and walking track, a variety of cardio equipment, functional fitness equipment, strength machines, and free weights. Members may access group fitness classes such as yoga, cardio, strength and tone, and more. Annual memberships and day passes are available, focusing on the mental and physical health of area families. That's Spring River Mental Health and Wellness. To learn more and for pricing, go to springriverwellness.org.
Are you drowning in clutter and need of some extra space? Look no further than the Storage Shed in Baxter Springs. With a wide range of sizes and options available, the Storage Shed has the space that suits you best with 24-hour access, all in a secure facility. They even have storage containers. Plus, the Storage Shed is your authorized U-Haul rental store right here in Baxter Springs. Visit them today at 2903 Military Avenue or call 620-856-3906.
You've been watching Baxter Springs Athletics on your new home for the Lions, Baxter Springs Sports Live. Baxter Springs Sports Live is presented by WDM. Learn more at WDMinc.net. Also by Thanks for watching, and remember to catch every second of the action right here on Baxter Springs Sports Live.